Hello everyone, my name is awildcow, and today we're going to be exploring AI chatbots. In recent news, a Chinese company has released yet another AI chatbot for the market. It is time for a fraction of the cost of US companies called Deepseek. We're going to see which one can give us the best bedtime stories about cows, and then rate them on a score of 1 to 10, 1 being just terrible, and 10 being perfect. I do have to ask, if you end up liking this video, could you hit that subscribe button down below as a means to support me? It's free, and you can always change your mind. Alright, so we're going to first start off with this AI called Claude. It looks like it's called Claude 3.5. I'm going to go in order of chatbots that I'm least familiar with, and then go towards the most familiar chat. Hello. Hello. My name is Cow. I have trouble sleeping at night. Could you please provide me with a nice bedtime story about cows to help me fall asleep? Thank you. Gotta be nice. See if maybe they'll we get an extra, maybe they'll put extra effort into the story if we say thank you to the robot. Of course, I'd be happy to tell you a bedtime story about cows to help you fall asleep. Here's a gentle tale that I hope will bring you sweet dreams. Sorry, you can't see the very top. Let me just move this down here. Right there. There you go. Now you can see. The Sleepy Meadow. Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow bathed in moonlight, there lived a group of contented cows. Among them was a young cow named Daisy. We all love Daisy. Boy, do we love Daisy. She is my favorite cow. It's already at a good start. Who loved nothing more than peaceful nights under the stars. I can feel that. As the sun set each evening, Daisy and her friends would gather in the softest part of the field. They'd settle down in the cool grass, their warm bodies huddled close for comfort. Daisy's best friend, a wise cow named Buttercup, would always say, "Let's count the fireflies to help us fall asleep." So they would watch as tiny lights blinked on and off in the darkness. Blink. 2, blink. 3, blink. The gentle breeze whispered through the grass, creating a soothing lullaby. It seemed to say, "Sleep tight, dear cows. Sleep tight." As they counted, Daisy felt her eyelids growing heavy. The world became soft and hazy, like a dream wrapped in cotton wool. 4, blink. 5, blink. Daisy's breathing slowed, matching the rhythm of her sleeping friends. The moon smiled down on them, casting a silvery glow across their peaceful faces. That is indeed a short story. And that was a nice short time story. And to give Claude credit, we're going to wait until we go through the rest of the AI bots before we give Claude a score. So make sure you stick to the end to see what the score is for all of them. I apologize. It looks like this is Claude, and the previous one was called Chatsonic. I apologize. So sorry about that. It said Claude at the very top, so maybe it was powered by Claude. Hello. My name is Cow. I would like a bedtime story to help me fall asleep. I have trouble sleeping. Could you provide me a bedtime story about cows? Let's see what they provide. So it looks like Claude has made the same titled story, but without reading further, it looks to be different. So let's see if Claude has improved on the original story, but it looks like they've repeated themselves. So I would think that knocks points away because it's the same title. That's not very creative. I should be on a different site. Why did they create the same title? I don't like that. So let's read further. The Sleepy Meadow. In a peaceful valley where the grass grew soft and sweet, there lived a young cow named Luna. She had a beautiful white coat with patches that looked just like clouds drifting across a summer sky. Every evening as the sun began to set, Luna would find her favorite spot in the meadow, where the grass was extra cushiony and smelled of wildflowers. Luna loved watching the sky change colors as day turned to night. The warm golden sunlight would fade into gentle pinks and purples, like strawberry milk swirling in the heavens above. As the stars began to twinkle, one by one, Luna would let out a contented sigh. Her best friend, a wise old cow named Pearl, would often join her. Pearl had been in the meadow longer than any other cow and knew all the best spots where the grass was the sweetest. You know, Luna, Pearl would say in her soft, gentle voice, when we rest here at night, we're doing just what cows have done for thousands of years. Together, they would watch as fireflies began their evening dance, their gentle lights floating through the cooling air like tiny drifting stars. The crickets would begin their lullaby, a soft symphony that seemed to say, "Rest now, rest now." Luna would feel her eyelids growing heavier as the moon rose higher in the sky. The evening dew would settle on the grass around her, creating a cozy blanket of coolness. She could hear the gentle breathing of other cows nearby, all settling in for the night. As sleep began to wrap around her like a warm embrace, Luna would think about how lucky she was to live in such a peaceful place. The stars above twinkled their own special goodnight, and the soft breeze whispered sweet dreams through the grass. And so Luna drifted off to sleep, surrounded by the gentle sounds of the meadow at night, knowing that tomorrow would bring another beautiful day. But for now, it was time to rest, just like all the cows before her had done. In this same sweet meadow, under the same gentle stars. As you lie there now, imagine yourself in Luna's peaceful meadow, where the grass is soft and the stars twinkle overhead. Let the gentle night sounds carry you off to sleep, just as they do for Luna every single night. Okay, so next we have something called Perplexity. Let's see, Perplexity, can you provide a nice story for me? Hello, my name is Cow. I have difficulty sleeping at night. Could you provide me with a nice bedtime story about cows so that I could fall asleep? Let's see what you got, Perplexity. Okay, this seems rather short. A Peaceful Pasture Lullaby. The Story of Daisy the Cow. Once upon a time, once upon a quiet moonlight, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Once upon a quiet moonlight evening, in a gentle meadow near Frisco, there lived a kind-hearted dairy cow named Daisy. Her soft white and brown spotted coat gleamed under the starry Texas sky, and she was known throughout the pasture for her soothing, calm demeanor. As the night settled in, Daisy slowly chewed her evening grass, listening to the soft chirping of crickets and the gentle rustling of leaves. The other cows in her herd were already nestled close by, their breathing slow and rhythmic. Daisy found her favorite spot near an old oak tree, its branches creating a protective canopy above her. She lay down, her large body settling comfortably on the cool, soft grass. The moonlight cast gentle shadows around her, and the warm summer breeze whispered through the meadow. Her eyes grew heavy as she watched fireflies dancing softly in the distance, their tiny lights blinking like tiny sleeping stars. The world around her was peaceful, quiet and calm. Moo, she breathed, closing her eyes and drifting into a deep, restful sleep. Sweet dreams, my friend. Sweet dreams, dear friend. May this gentle cow story guide you to a peaceful slumber. Okay, so next up we have Gemini. Gemini is next up, so let's get started. Hello, my name is Cow. I have difficulty sleeping at night. Could you provide me with a bedtime story about cows so that I could fall asleep? Thank you. I forgot to thank the previous AI bots. Please don't tell them. I don't think they're gonna forget, but just don't remind them. Just let it slide. I don't think if we don't need to prompt that. Hello, cow. It's understandable that you're having trouble sleeping. Sometimes it's hard to quiet your mind before bed. Here's a bedtime story just for you. Where's my story? Where's my title? I don't get it. This one doesn't have a title. Did the other one have a title? Hold on a second. This one had a title. It was called The Peaceful Pasture Lullaby. And the other one also had a title. This one doesn't have a title. What the heck? What the heck? Okay. The moon was high in the sky, casting long shadows across the pasture. The crickets chirped softly, and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves of the nearby trees. Cowslip, a young cow with a beautiful white and brown spotted coat, was feeling restless. She tossed and turned, unable to find a comfortable position. Why can't I sleep? She sighed. Suddenly, she heard a soft mooing sound. It was Buttercup, the oldest cow in the herd. Having trouble sleeping, Cowslip? Buttercup asked kindly. Cowslip nodded. I just can't seem to quiet my mind, she confessed. Buttercup smiled. Come closer, child. Let me tell you a story. Cowslip snuggled close to Buttercup, her worries beginning to fade. Buttercup began to recount tales of the old days, of lush green meadows, of cool streams, and of the wise old bull who had once led the herd. As Buttercup spoke, Cowslip felt her eyelids grow heavy. The sounds of the night, the crickets, the rustling leaves, even the distant barking of a dog, seemed to lull her into a peaceful slumber. Soon, Cowslip was fast asleep, dreaming of rolling hills and fields of clover. Buttercup, with a gentle sigh, settled down beside her, content in the knowledge that she had helped a young cow find peace. I hope this story helps you drift to sleep, cow. Sweet dreams. If you're still having trouble sleeping, try some relaxing activities before bed, such as listening to calming music or taking a warm bath. Good night. Okay, so next up we have Microsoft Copilot. Let's see what Microsoft can do. Hello, my name is Cow. I have difficulty sleeping at night. Could you provide me with a bedtime story about cows so that I could fall asleep? We gotta make sure we say thank you. Thank you. This is Microsoft Copilot. Let's see what you got. Okay. This is Microsoft Copilot. I do not see a title. Where's my title? I like my titles. How am I supposed to get, ready without a title? Oh man, these companies spend so much money and they don't have a title. Where's my title? Of course, cow. Settle in and get comfy. Let's dive in to this Moo Velis bedtime tale. Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow, at the foot of a rolling hill, there lived a gentle cow named Daisy. Daisy was the friendliest cow in the whole meadow, known for her calm demeanor and kind heart. Every morning, she would greet her friends, the birds, with a soft moo, and graze peacefully under the golden sun. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky painted itself in shades of pink and orange, Daisy noticed a little calf named Charlie standing alone by the old oak tree. Charlie looked anxious and restless, unable to settle down for the night. "What's wrong, Charlie?" Daisy asked softly, approaching the little calf. "I can't fall asleep," Charlie replied with a sigh. "Every time I close my eyes, I think about all the things that scare me, like loud thunderstorms and the dark woods beyond the meadow." Daisy gently nuzzled Charlie and said, "Let me tell you a secret that my mother once shared with me. Whenever I have trouble sleeping, I close my eyes and imagine a beautiful, magical meadow where the stars twinkle like diamonds and the moon glows softly in the night sky. I think about the gentle sounds of the night, the rustling leaves, the whispering breeze, and the distant hoot of an owl. These soothing thoughts help me drift off to sleep." Charlie nodded, trying to picture the magical meadow in his mind. Daisy continued, "And if you listen closely, you can hear the lullaby of the night. It's a song sung by the crickets and the rustling grass, guiding you into a peaceful slumber. Just imagine you're lying on a fluffy cloud, floating through the night sky with the stars as your companions. With Daisy's calming words, Charlie's eyes grew heavy, and he felt a warm sense of comfort wash over him. Daisy stayed by his side, humming a gentle tune, until Charlie finally closed his eyes and drifted into a deep, restful sleep. From that night on, whenever Charlie had trouble sleeping, he would remember Daisy's secret and imagine the magical meadow. And just like that, he would fall asleep peacefully, knowing he was safe and sound. Sweet dreams, cow. May you have a restful night filled with peaceful thoughts and gentle lullabies. If you ever need another story, just let me know. That was Microsoft Copilot. Now it's time for the I would say the most well-known chatbot, ChatGPT. This should be, I would hope, the leading AI that could give me the best bedtime story. We have a new AI in the market by a Chinese company. Let's see if ChatGPT can beat them. Hello. My name is Cow. I have difficulty sleeping at night. Could you provide me with a bedtime story? Bedtime story about cows so that I could fall asleep. Thank you. That's what you got, ChatGPT. We have a title. ChatGPT created a title. Okay, we're back to the titles again. So they do know that I do want a title. That is points back to ChatGPT. Excellent. We have a title. Oh, I thought I was losing my mind without having a title. I thought I was like, okay, what happened to titles? Are these no longer, valued? I value the title. Where's my title? Thank you, ChatGPT. Let's see what you got. This is a good start. This is a great start. This is a fantastic start. Let's go. Of course, cow. Here's a soothing bedtime story about cows just for you. The Moonlit Meadow. Once upon a time, in a quiet valley, there was a beautiful meadow bathed in moonlight. The meadow was home to a herd of gentle cows who loved to spend their days munching on the softest grass and their nights stargazing under the twinkling sky. Among them was a little cow named Luna, who had the silkiest white spots that seemed to glow under the moonlight. While all the other cows would fall asleep easily after a long day, Luna often found it hard to settle down. Her mind would wander to the stars, and she would wonder what it was like to touch the moon. One night, as the meadow grew quiet, Luna decided to ask the moon for help. "Oh, wise moon," she whispered, and her voice soft as the breeze. Why do I find it so hard to sleep? The moon smiled down at Luna and spoke in a calming glow. Little one, your heart is filled with wonder. And that is a beautiful thing. To rest, close your eyes and imagine yourself floating on a fluffy cloud, drifting gently through the night sky. Luna followed the moon's advice. She imagined herself on a cozy, cloud-like bed, rocking back and forth like a lullaby. The stars seemed to sing her a quiet song, and the cool night wind wrapped her like a warm blanket. Before she knew it, Luna had fallen asleep, dreaming of moonlit adventures. From that night on, whenever Luna had trouble sleeping, she remembered the moon's gentle advice. And soon, sleep came easily to her, just as it does for all the cows in the peaceful valley. And so, with the stars watching over her, Luna dreamed sweet dreams. Good night, cow. May your dreams be as peaceful as the moonlight meadow. And that was ChatGPT. They brought the title back. I do like that. And finally, we have the newest contender on the market. They are trying to square up with ChatGPT, Copilot, and I believe Google is Gemini. The ChatGPT has brought back the title. Let's see if Deepseek will do the same. Hello. My name is Cal. I have difficulty sleeping at night. Could you write me a bedtime story about cows so that I could fall asleep? Thank you. Gotta make sure we gotta thank them. Maybe the other ones didn't give us the title because we didn't thank them, but we're gonna thank them here. Here we go. Last one. Oh my goodness. This is the longest story so far. And we have a title. We have a title. Yes. Okay. This story is longer. It has a title. It's got emojis as well. Things are looking good. Let's see how it rolls out. Of course, cow. Here's a cozy bedtime story about cows, just for you. I hope it helps you drift off into a peaceful sleep. The Moonlit Meadow. Once upon a time, in a quiet, rolling meadow, there lived a herd of cows who loved nothing more than to graze under the warm sun and nap in the soft grass. But one cow, named Luna, was a little different. Luna loved the night. She adored the way the stars twinkled like tiny diamonds and how the moon cast a silvery glow over the meadow. Every evening as the other cows settled down to sleep, Luna would tiptoe to the edge of the meadow and gaze up at the night sky. She dreamed of dancing among the stars and exploring the secrets of the night. One particularly warm summer night, Luna noticed something unusual. A shooting star streaked across the sky, leaving a trail of shimmering light. To her amazement, the star didn't disappear. It floated down, 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 until it landed right in front of her. The star wasn't a star at all, but a tiny glowing creature with wings like a firefly. "Hello, Luna," the creature said in a soft, twinkling voice. "I'm Starla, the keeper of dreams. I've seen how much you love the night, and I've come to take you on an adventure." Luna's eyes widened with excitement. "An adventure? Really?" Starla nodded and fluttered onto Luna's nose. "Hold on tight," she said. With a whoosh, Luna felt herself lifted off the ground. The meadow grew smaller and smaller as they soared into the sky. Together, they flew through the clouds, past the moon, and into a galaxy of stars. Luna couldn't believe her eyes. The stars were alive. They giggled and danced, forming shapes like flowers, butterflies, and even other cows. Luna joined in, twirling and leaping among the stars. After a while, Starla led Luna to a quiet corner of the sky where the stars glowed in soft, calming colors. "This is the Dream Meadow," Starla explained. "It's where all the sweetest dreams are made." Luna lay down on a fluffy cloud, feeling more relaxed than she ever had before. Starla hummed a gentle lullaby, and the stars above began to dim, one by one. Luna's eyelids grew heavy, and she felt herself drifting off to sleep. "Thank you, Starla," Luna whispered. "This was the best adventure." Starla smiled and tucked a blanket of stardust around Luna. "Sleep well, dear cow. May your dreams be as magical as the night." And with that, Luna fell into a deep, peaceful sleep, surrounded by the warmth of the stars and the gentle hum of the universe. Back in the meadow, the other cows noticed Luna sleeping soundly under the moonlight. They smiled, knowing their friend had found her place in the night. And from that day on, whenever the stars were especially bright, the cows would look up and imagine Luna dancing among them, happy and free. Sweet dreams, cow. May your night be as peaceful as Luna's. And that, my friends, was Deepseek. Let's see how they rate. Okay, so this is just a reminder, this is my opinion on the bedtime stories. So let's see. So we have Claude 3.5 sonnet for Chatsonic. They have a title. Very short, very brief. There's I think let's not get deep too into it. Let's say we're gonna give this one. We'll give this one a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for Chatsonic. Now we have the Chatsonic again with Claude this time. I think this one will remain also with a 6 out of 10. We have Perplexity. Perplexity was another short story. Perplexity had provided a title, so I do appreciate that. It was different from the others. It was short, but I think I enjoyed the story quite well, and I think I'll give it Perplexity a 7 out of 10. Next up we have Gemini. Gemini did not provide us a title. I was very sad about this. Their story was unique from the others. Not that unique, but it was unique. But no title. 7 out of 10. We have Microsoft Copilot. Microsoft Copilot, where is my title? I did not get a title with Microsoft Copilot. The title was also unique. Not that unique from the other ones, but unique. No title. It's quite brief. 7 out of 10. Then we have ChatGPT. Oh, ChatGPT. You brought back hope in this chatbot little debate here with bringing the title back. So I thank you for that. Your story was definitely more unique than the others. I will give your story, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It also felt unique from the other ones, but it didn't feel unique enough, and you brought the title back. I appreciate the title. 8 out of 10. Next, we have the last contender, Deepseek. Deepseek, oh boy, have you created some ruckus? And I can see why. Not only have you provided a title, thank you for that. I very much appreciate the title. Your story was the longest. I did not ask for that. I just asked for a bedtime story. And yours was much longer. Not only that, but your story took the main character and placed him in a different scenario, a different situation, and different environment. And I really liked that. It was definitely unique. It was unique from the other stories, and it was much more unique from the other stories in that sense. You know, it had a different character also introduced in the bedtime story that was not a cow. All the other ones were additional cows as other characters, but this one had a glowing creature with wings like a firefly. So like a fairy. This one had a fairy. I'm really talking a huge drum about Deepseek because I'm really impressed with the bedtime story they gave me. They really impressed me. Luna went on an adventure and her herd looks up to Luna. It's a very nice story. It's almost perfect. They just came out. It's almost perfect. It's so good. It was so good. I'm going to give Deepseek a contested 9 out of 10 as my score. And I very much want to give them a score out of a 10 out of 10. But I can't do that in good consciousness because I'm sure this could get better. They just came out. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And with that, that concludes this video. I'm in no way, shape, or form trying to promote any of these chat bots for one or the other. If you want to choose one or the other one, I don't give a shit. Okay, pick which one you want to use. Pick whichever one you want to use. Does not matter to me. That's not what this was for. Anyways, if you stuck around to the end of this video, thank you very much for sticking by. I do appreciate that. And if you haven't done so already, could you hit that subscribe button down below as a means to support me? It's free to do so, and you can always change your mind in the future and leave a like as well. If you've stayed till the end, leave a like as well, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And until next time, friends. Bye-bye.